Not enrollment conversations, not alignment calls, not discovery sessions, sales. Treating it as something softer hasn't helped anyone build a practice. And once you run a discovery conversation the right way, it turns out to also be a coaching conversation. That's not a rationalization, that's the actual structure of the work. We're going to call this module what it is. Not enrollment conversations, not alignment calls, not discovery sessions, sales. This module is about sales, because treating it as something softer hasn't helped anyone build a practice. And here's the thing. Once you run a discovery conversation the right way, it turns out to also be a coaching conversation. That's not a rationalization. That's the actual structure of the work. Let's look at why. The euphemism problem. Coaches who've been told sales is uncomfortable tend to rebrand it rather than learn it. Enrollment conversation is rebranding. The rebranding keeps the discomfort intact and adds a vocabulary problem. You can't get better at something you're not willing to name. Calling it sales is the prerequisite to getting good at it. That's why Module 5 starts here. The structural overlap is real. A discovery conversation done well has the same structure as a coaching conversation. Open with genuine curiosity. Explore what the prospective client is actually facing. Diagnose fit honestly. Propose only if fit is real. Contract on specifics. That sequence is coaching. Applied to the fit question rather than a client's declared goal. The detail lives in 5.1.2. The principle is, the structure isn't invented to justify CC credit. It's the actual structure of the work. The CC anchors, this is where the credit lives. CC3 establishes and maintains agreements. The coaching agreement begins at the discovery call, not at session 1. CC5 maintains presence. A scripted discovery call doesn't have presence. A coached one does. CC6 listens actively. The discovery call is a listening task before it is anything else. CC7 evokes awareness. A skilled discovery call moves the prospect's thinking, and that movement is coaching. The CC credit follows from the work. If you ran a real discovery conversation, you exercise these competencies, whether you call it sales or not. Two scenarios. Same coach, two outcomes. Scenario 1. A coach spends 40 minutes reflecting back feelings. The prospect leaves without a decision. The coach felt virtuous. The prospect is still stuck. The coach still has no new client. That's not coaching ethics. That's the coaching identity being used to avoid the operator work. Scenario 2. The same coach, presence on, script off. They open with a real question. They follow it. Around the 20-minute mark, they name a hypothesis. Based on what you've told me, here's what I'm hearing. The prospect thinks harder. That's CC7, evokes awareness, operating inside a sales conversation. Same coach, different discipline. The operator versus coach tension. Part of you wants to close. Part of you is supposed to hold the client's agenda. A discovery call done well holds both. When it can't, when closing requires ignoring what you're hearing about fit, the ethical move is to walk away. That's Unit 5.2. The tension is real. This module doesn't resolve it by pretending one side doesn't exist. It names the discipline that holds both. Pause here. Think about your last discovery call, or the one you're about to do. Were you present during that call, or were you running a script in your head about what to say next? Were you listening to understand fit, or listening for an opening to present yourself? The honest answer is information. Bring it with you for the next 2 videos. Naming the structure is one thing. Running it in real time is another. The next video is the 5-move framework, the actual sequence that makes a discovery call work. This is the core of what you'll carry into the Module 12 capstone.